This pitching prospect takes the mound for his evaluation and gets some last-minute words of encouragement from the session catcher. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance, who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers. Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and those representing the West. Felipe Cordova, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys.
That hit him. He's got first. Out.
So stepping in, Miguel Perez.
Now,
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Miguel.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Yeah, and I'm sure he wasn't planning on giving up a base knock to the first batter he faced. But that's what he's done now, and he just has to. Show the scouts how he's going to respond. He'd love nothing more than to get a strikeout or a double play right here.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Full count, 3-2.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
The next 3-2. Hot shot to third. Scooped up, one there. On to first to complete the double play.
As a scout, that's exactly what you want to see from a young pitcher. Allows a runner on first, but then he takes the momentum right back by inducing a double play ball. Always nice to get 2 outs with 1 pitch. That's not going to go unnoticed.
Batting third.
Into the box now, Ben Gonzalez. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Trying to get him started again following the double play. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Fernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jose.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Yeah, and that's a great job of keeping him off balance right there. He sits him down with a very nice off-speed pitch, and that has to impress the scouts in the stands. Most young hurlers depend on spotting their fastballs, but he's showing right there that he has an effective off-speed repertoire as well.
Batting
Into
fifth,
the box,
the
Benito
right fielder.
Figueroa.
Benito
Popped him up.
Figueroa.
Kiesler shading to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Dwayne Santos,
Batting
as
fifth,
the switch hitter will take his
catcher,
cuts left-handed
Dwayne.
here.
Zero.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Nope.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
One ball, one strike.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Ready with another 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Danny Foley would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Cortez is there, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in, Danny Foley. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And he lays off for ball 1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Too high, ball 3. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. First delivery to him on the way.
Second baseman.
In there for strike 1.
0-1. Cordero.
Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
And he just looks like he's in a comfortable groove out there. A nice pitch here, and the hitter can do nothing but roll over it for an easy out. It'll be interesting to see if he can finish as strong as he started this thing. Scouts like what they've seen so far.
Coming to the plate now, Steven Castro, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Castro.
Getting a few steps off a second there.
1-1-1.
Rolled slowly to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in, Miguel Perez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Miguel.
And he fouls this one off. Foley at third with 2 away. And that misses 1-1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Nope.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Justin Lind would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-1. Here it is. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready with the payoff pitch. Too high, ball 4. And they're at the corners now with 2 away. Striding into the box, Justin Lind.
The center fielder.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Lind.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
A couple of walks, but no damage. 3 innings in the books. Still no score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching to the left. Number 34, Jarrett Culver. Pinch hitting for the East. Number 26, DJ Clark. Now playing first base. Number 23, Monty Randall. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the East. Number 32, Tanner Rosa. Now coming into pinch hit, Gilberto.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The West jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Walter Chung gets the W on the mound, so that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Afternoon baseball.
First base. Out. 3. 3. Out. Out. He's out. Out. 3. Out. Out. 3. 3. He's out.
hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The East Prospects rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first year. With the first pick, the Baltimore Orioles select Luis Acosta, a starting pitcher from the East region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draft After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. This new player meets his Double-A coach for the first time and receives some sagely advice about what it takes to be successful outside of the gym or field.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first. Kurt Kaiser will be on the mound for the series opener. Now in the box, Robert Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something. But you know his sights are set on a lot higher than Double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not the best changeup there, an easy take. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. 2-1.
One strike.
Really high curveball right there, struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
The 2-2. He pulls this one into right, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Now to the plate, Rocco Allen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
At the plate, Hank Blumenthal. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Tucker, base runner at first with 1 out. Sent out to straightaway center field. Dorta moves over. 2 gone.
Cut. Hold it.
Stepping in, Francisco Sanchez. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. A ball and no strikes.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
The count now at 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Fouled off. 2-2. Here it is. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 out.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied. Coming to the plate now, Mark Gilly, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Gilly.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Full count now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
The next 3-2. Hit in the air down the left field line. Smith has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Steven Castro. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Robert Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He went down swinging to start the home first. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied. Striding in once again, Aubrey Reyes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now, Andy Rice. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In front of home. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance. Rocco Allen comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Allen.
Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Cut hold.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Standing in now, Newton Tucker. Popped him up. Schaefer is there. And that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4 full, and Bowie is out in front, 3-0. In now, Hank Blumenthal. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And this will be put away easily for the out. Digging in to try it again, Francisco Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's out number 2. Into the box now, Mark Gilly. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Mark
A strike taken up in the zone. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Settling in now, Steven Castro. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Now batting, third baseman, Robert.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Bostic scoops it up, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in once again, Aubrey Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning coming up, and Bowie is out in front, 3-0. Ready for another shot now, Andy Rice. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball.
Popped him up. Smith comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Ready once again, Rocco Allen. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And there's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitch to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Now batting, the left
into
fielder,
the box, Newton Tucker.
As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
Bostic waits on it, and that ends the inning. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit.
Hey, when this game started, there's no way they envisioned relying that much on the back end of that bullpen, but he gets the last 5 outs, sealing the win for the team and collecting the save for himself.
4-0 the score tonight. The Bay Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Luis Acosta earns his first win of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. John McCabe hammers down the 5-out save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Bay Sox, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Minor League Baseball is live and on
And
the
now,
air on the show. Today, Game 3 of this. Luis Acosta, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Leading off
This guy
for
has a
Harrisburg,
3-pitch mix, and
the
he needs
shortstop.
all 3 of his pitches.
Yard.
If he has them all
Lopez.
working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
And now a pitch on the way. And that's in there for a strike. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Temperature about what you'd expect for this time of year, 56 degrees at first pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Here's the 0-2. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Into the box now, Thomas Maverick. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. 2 out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Now at the plate, Scott Katimer. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
1-1 the count now. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Sam Hernandez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing it, and everything's working.
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
First baseman, Ryan Lim.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Off speed pitch, just missed inside.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
So no runs on no hits. One error in the inning, but a man left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
6-2, the final total today. The Bay Sox posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Luis Acosta takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. Austin Voth permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home.
A coach offers guidance to a developing player.
The game's future star.
Keep 3 out, out, 3 ball 4, take the ball. Sure. He's out. 3. That's ball 4. Out. 3 out, out, 3. You're out. He's out. He's safe.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, The series is theirs.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score.
Here now is
the
our
Bay
final line
Sox
score.
came through when
First
it
for the
mattered in the
victorious-
ninth.